What's up, guys? This is your boy Anvil Head here, and I'm back recording this video. So Saera's actually at work right now, so I think I'm just gonna get this one done. Saera's gonna join me in the next couple ones. Don't worry. So this is starting week 3 of SPL. This is False versus Sylvi. Um, so Sylvi is like a newcomer onto the scene. I don't think Saera and I have seen him play before. So yep. So this is first SPL. So yep. False has been playing for a bit. Though um this is the first time we're seeing him in the most recent SPL. So I mean, seeing him play ORAS, that is. So yeah. Team wise, it looks like we're gonna have a Mega Diancie on Mega Latias match. It might surprise me. Maybe there might be Mega Garchomp in here. We don't know. But I think it's probably Latias Mega on Sylvi's side. I think depending on how False plays it, I think he could have a really good matchup. Sometimes I wish that was. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything. I think Thundurus has a good matchup. We just have to watch out for, honestly, if that is depending on what that Latias is. If it is a Mega Latias with like the standard like Volt Beam set, that could be pretty nice. Versus Sylvi's team, especially to deal with stuff like Serp and the Thundurus. Tornadus is also a very nice threat to have versus HO like this. Though it is interesting to see Diancie in here as well, so that could be a really nice solid switch into Torn. Torn can be used to like knock off light screen, or knock off the light clay off Serp, so it can decrease the screen's turns, which is really nice. The scariest thing I could see is if Volcarona somehow did get behind Reflect or something, and then in that case CRAWDAUNT cannot OHKO Volk, and then Volk can just Giga Drain up like crazy. Another possibility that could 6-0 potentially is Sub-Crew against Volcarona. I don't know what the Garchomp set is. If it's not rock coverage or anything, then that could be quite rough. I think matchup wise, based on preview, I'm kind of putting it in False's favor. But I definitely think that Sylvi has the he definitely has the mons there to outplay possibly. It just depends on how what the sequences that False uses and how Sylvi responds to that. So for example, like if let's just say lead wise, Sylvi tries to lead off with Torn, and then Diancie is the lead on False's, and this False's is already at an advantage because you can just get up rocks there. But if Sylvi leads off with something else, possibly like CRAWDAUNT or Excadrill or something like that, and False leads off with Diancie, then Sylvi's in a good position. Nice thing I like about Sylvi's team is the Craw for sure. I love Craw. Craw also has good 50-50 potential with knockoff and its stab moves. It could be really nice if Sylvi does happen to catch the Serp with knock. That could be really good on his end. So yeah, let's just see how the lead goes. I think maybe I think a safe lead from Sylvi's end might be Garchomp or something, or Clef, something like that. Just to deal with the Diancie, just in case it comes out. The thing about leading Torn is Diancie is pretty like obviously the stealth rocker on that team. So if Sylvi leads off with Torn, you're basically giving False free rocks. So yeah, maybe something to prevent that. So yeah, let's see what happens. So turn 1, let's see. We see Thundurus on Garchomp. So okay. Let me go back. Okay, so we see Thundurus lead. I'm assuming this was Thunderous has a good matchup to begin with. Like it's it kind of beats everything besides the Clef and Larias maybe in one shot. So if this guard chomp somehow like Rock Tomb or something, that could be really nice. Most if this is tank chomp, it's probably EV to live 1 HP ice. So here what Sylvi could do is go into he could just get up rock if he really wants to because Dynasty isn't megaed up. But that is still like I don't know if I would make that trade just because the Bisharp is still at full and this is pretty good to do a chip to that. Um, though it is very annoying if Thunder just sits up here. I think I would just raw HP ice if I was false. Sylvie depends on what guard trump set he is. If it's not Rock Tomb or anything, maybe going into Larias would be fine because Larias can kind of tank HP ice from Thunderous. And then if it is Ice Beam Larias, that could be pretty good. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Larias in. Yeah, that's probably Mega Larias. And we see a switch into Bisharp. Bisharp is pretty solid. The only thing is, I don't know if maybe False might pull a double or something, but when you invite Bish in, you kind of Sylvie can kind of go back into Garchomp and get up rocks, which could be bad to him. So yeah, let's see how this plays out. I don't know if Sylvie's gonna roost here or not, but okay, let's see. Ice Beam. Okay. Fair. And we see a switch into Garchomp, that's also fair to get up rocks, and a switch into Diancie. Okay, that is interesting. So Diancie, I think what False could do is try to like kind of play like a 50-50 right here. I don't think Sylvie will get up rocks on this turn, knowing that Diancie can just Mega Evolve and Magic Bounce. Maybe you might go into Extra Drill or Clef or something on the Diancie's rocks. I think Diancie, if he really wants, he could stay in and just stay in normal form, because normal form Diancie could actually get an EQ from Garchomp, and he could just do that, and then Mega Evolve Protect and kill the Garchomp that turn. That could also be a possibility. So I think it's obvious at this point that the Garchomp is the rocker, just the way like he's playing it. It's probably defensive chomp and just spin drill. I think in that case, then yeah, you could just stay in normal form and just blast. Let's see what happens. Or oh man, sheesh, that blows. That blows. Holy. Yeah, that was actually gonna be pretty solid versus the Larias and the Torn, but now that that's gone, Larias and Torn look very good here. It's honestly, in my opinion, just the Thunders that looks kind of threatening. The Garchomp is at full, which is great because you can deal with Bish. And the nice thing is that False cannot get up his rocks anymore. So yeah, this is a precarious situation for False here. I'm actually quite not sure what he could do. I think maybe back into Thunderous, or possibly Surf, try to get up screens and then finish off with Thunderous, but let's see what happens. Serpent, okay. Let's see what he does here. Baby Glare is free, yep. Garchomp in, okay, now he just probably just get up. Oh, interesting. I'm curious why he went Latias. Maybe just dropping a Draco or something? I don't know what. Is it Beam Latias or something? Back into Surf. I don't know why he did this. I'm not gonna lie. I think he could have just stayed in with Surf. Maybe gotten up a screen or something. Or maybe dove into Thunderous like expecting Tornadus. I don't know what. I mean, sure, you could try getting up another Glare or something. Oh my god. Oh, sheesh. Okay, that is also great for Sylvie right here. So triple knock, possibly. That is Man, all right. So I think the matchup is definitely going in Sylvi's favor right now. With likely gone, it's probably going to be very hard for Volk to sweep now that there's limited turns of reflect coming up. Um, yeah, Craw looks a bit more threatening. Um, yeah, I think Tornadus can also kind of come in now and stall out some turns. I think at this point, Sylvi has to probably just bank on Thunderous and Bish cleaning up. I think if Thunderous can somehow HPS the Garchomp into range, then Bish can win. Likewise, if Bish can somehow get rid of Larias, then I think Thunderous can win. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Volk in, okay, that's fair, and switching back into Garchomp. Volk is okay. Volk Quiver dances up. Let's see what Sylveon does. Okay, get up rocks. That's fair, because you want to limit the Thunder switchings, and Volk is probably gonna drop to Cross, so it doesn't matter if the Garchomp, you know, gets shit too much. I mean, probably just for Bish, but if you keep Crow at full, then Bish is probably not gonna kill. Let's see what happens though. This is HPS. HPS crit, that is kind of unfortunate, but I think a follow up with the flame is probably just gonna kill it anyways. Sylvi doing a good job preserving his Garchomp. He really doesn't want to lose to that Bish. I think at this point he could just get a slow U-turn off into Craw, or just attack this and then let Craw do its thing. The Serperior is already knocked off. Serperior could be an issue if Sylvi lets it kind of snowball. Yeah, let's see what happens. I think this could be an interesting turn of events. Okay, so he sacks the Torn, so Serperior could, snowball if the Craw tries to revenge kill and it gets locked into Jet. Yeah, let's see what happens though. I think if I were Sylvi, I mean if I were false, I'd let the Craw kill me with Jet. Maybe then you'll figure out if it's locked or not. And then I think you can try to sweep with Storm. But let's see what happens. So Clef in, Clef, alright, and a knock. I don't think that matters too much. You kind of flame. Yep. Clef gone is nice because I think that just opens up Serp to possibly sweep. If it snowballs right. So let's see what happens. So Serp in, interesting. Okay, so not sacking the Volk quite yet. That's fair. Now you can leave Storm for free. Let's see what happens. Leave Storm for free. I would probably glare this just so the Bish can possibly outspeed, and the Thunderous can also outspeed. So that could be a really solid play for him right here. If he beams, Serp is gone, so he kind of loses Serp as a win con, but I think that's a good play because it helps Bish and Thunderous in the long run. I think looking at it now, if the Larias is able to defog and Thunderous just clicks Nasty Plot once, yeah, if it just clicks Nasty Plot once, it could just straight up win. So let's see what happens. I think the main thing is watching out for Aqua Jet damage and trying to get a possibly free Nasty Plot up. Yeah, let's see what happens though. I feel like you defog here or something. Your drill comes in. I feel like you would kind of Thunder is interesting. I don't know if I would have done that. I feel like Volk was kind of useless, so you could just go into that instead of doing something like this. you nasty butter, but you kind of risk damage on Thunder. Um, extra drill is probably not gonna do much. He's probably just doing calcs to make sure he doesn't drop to Jet. So I think I would like HPIs here and then click focus on the following turn. So here we just I mean he just has to pray that the focus blast somehow misses or something. Let's see what happens though. Oh man, yeah, it does miss. Man, luck has not been on False's side, that's for sure. Yeah, that's annoying. I think I mean, he can just healing wish up, so that's not really a big problem. He can just HPIs this, and I think he could try just healing wishing up the Thunders again and trying to win that way. I don't know if this is an Aqua Jet range. He kind of needed this. I think maybe sacking Volk is the play here, and maybe trying to wish for a burn. Let's see what happens. It's I think maybe sack Volk, go Latias, healing wish up Thunderous, and then doing the same thing again. Let's see. All right. Okay. Oh, it's not locked. Okay, it's not locked. So the Thunderous might not even, you know, drop to what's it called? Thunderous might not drop to Jet as it is. I actually don't know if I would use up the healing wish here. I think I would. But if you healing wish here, you kind of get chipped anyways. I feel like if you have Thunder, I mean, you could go into drill and then do drill shenanigans. Yeah, let's see what happens. I feel like the thing is, if Latias comes in, and because this isn't locked, he could just SD on the Latias and then do more damage to the Thunders anyway. So yeah, let's see what happens. So Latias is in. This is probably gonna. Oh, okay, okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play, beautiful play, beautiful. Oh yes, oh beautiful plays. Yeah. That's why I feel like you kind of. I don't know if I don't think Craw would kill from 44 with the Jet, and its Thunders has a decent bulk. I feel like yeah, I would have just TU'd. Yeah. Yep. I mean, Thunderbolt is not TU'd. I don't know what I was saying. Now you're probably. I don't think it's. Depends if it's like Splash Pade or something, but I think Thunders might still live. 91, yeah, it lives, but it's the he has to. He's not gonna kill anything in one hit though, and Bisharp kind of loses as the last one to Garchomp and Sub Drill. So yeah, maybe like the only chance he had. I don't agree with the HPI's play here. I feel like what's it called? Nasty Bot was better because you kind of killed the drill with Focus Blast. If you did connect, assuming. Because now at this point, the Garchomp, yeah, Flame. Okay, so he had Flame for fish anyway. I think banking on a pair was fine because at that point you could actually win the game if Garchomp did para and you got a free nasty spot up. I don't think Bisharp can clean. I mean, you're banking on the pair now. I would have banked on the pair the turn before, but yeah, this is okay, man. The crit just a man. All right. Congrats to Sylvi for winning this game. I definitely think there were some hacks in the play too, especially with the Focus Blast miss, and especially the Diancie dropping. Diancie most likely did not drop to that EQ. Especially the Garchomp wasn't like locked or anything. So that was kind of unfortunate. Diancie could have been really solid as a means of chipping Sylvi's team down. I mean, seriously, if Sylvi was able to mega off the Diancie, he could just come in versus Torn or something, even Latias, and just grab a kill, honestly, because if it's Air's power or something, you kind of do the kill, everything. Um, yeah, so that was really unfortunate for False. I think maybe on Aizen, if he could change anything, I would say maybe um, thunderbolting Raw on the Craw would have been good. Um, Especially after Fielder was unlocked. Um, uh, but other than that, I think he played what he needed, like he needed to. Maybe that's other Serp play where he kind of like switched out of Serp and then went back into Serp. That was kind of funky. But other than that, I think yeah, it was kind of rough with the hacks. I do have to say. But Sylvi, I mean, he played well. I can't really point out much in terms of plays you really did wrong, but yeah, I mean, you did what you had to. I think it is interesting seeing three Nakamons on one team. But yeah, I guess just based on matchup wise, I mean, since all those things caught Serp, so the light screen terms most likely we're gonna be reduced. So yeah, interesting game for sure. I like how CRAWDAUNT has a 100% win rate right now. That's also pretty solid to see. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.